Yo, what's going on YouTube? And as always, I hope you guys are having a beautiful day today because it's always nice to wake up and have a nice day, nice refreshing day. For those guys who don't know, it's been terrible weather in Chicago. It snowed today. And yes, we're in April and we had snow. Can you believe it? Not a lot of snow, but nevertheless, it is pretty cold and it just sucks being in this kind of weather, but what can you do? Now, we are in the race to Division 1. If you guys didn't see the last episode, we had 1 loss and 1 win, but we started off with 2 losses in this division already from where we started off previously or where we left off previously. So we're not in the best shape right now. We really got to go on a nice win streak. You guys saw going into this match, I went ahead with the 4-2-3-1 Bundesliga team simply because I'm just really comfortable with the 4-2-3-1. It seems as of late, since that's what I've been using on head-to-head. I love the 4-1-2-1-2 previously. This guy's rocking the 4-3-3, the attack version. Full Bundesliga team as well from what it looks like, and I gotta say, man, the Bundesliga this year on Ultimate Team, it's gotta be one of the strongest leagues in my opinion. I see most of the teams that come up against these days are Bundesliga teams, and I can't blame people. There's a lot of good players, but definitely not really what I would assume. I thought a lot of people would be sticking to the BPL right here, starting off the match beautifully. Main Zukic finishes clinically in the box to give us the 1-0 lead 10 minutes in. So I'm starting to get my groove back. I haven't played FIFA for a while, as I've mentioned in the past couple of episodes. So I've been really rusty, specifically on defense. So I really had to get my things together on defense. Now, this guy, I got to admit, he wasn't the greatest of players. Didn't do a great job maintaining possession and didn't really do a great job attacking. So as you guys can see, he lost possession a bunch of times. Unnecessary skill move there by me, but luckily right here, a nice scoop turn by Elia, who finishes off with his weak foot. Man, I gotta say, Elia, I've always been a fan of him on Ultimate Team, but this year I haven't used him. This is my first time using him, and he's still a beast of a player, and I'm sure most of you guys know this. I've been using him since pretty much FIFA 12 when he was back in the City A, but ever since he went to the Bundesliga when he got transferred over, I kind of stopped using him. Shaqiri there uses his strength to keep off Lam, I believe. Doesn't get the cross off, but we do win the corner. And we're just going to try to curve this one in with Draxler. And there's a guy named Main Zukic. And that man can get up in the air. And that man can head the ball in the back of the net just like that. And we get our 3rd goal of the match in the first half. So we are doing some work this game. Again, look at Elia. Another weak-footed finish. He's a goal-scoring machine for me, playing at that left mid position in the 4-2-3-1. You guys see there, the match ends at 5-0. I had 2 more goals in this match from the first half. I'm sorry, all in the first half. It was 5-0. And he ends up rage quitting. So we get our first rage quit, making the return. Now, granted, this guy wasn't the best of players, but that does put us at 6 points now. And we have a lot of games left, so we got to get on a little bit of a win streak, hoping to win this game as well. But he's using the 5 at the back formation. And for those of you guys who have watched my videos in the past, I always struggle against 5 at the back formations for whatever reason. They're hard for me to break down. This year, it's a little bit different because your left wing back and your right wing back seem to push up a lot further than they used to. So I feel like it's easier to break down. Plus, this guy was very clumsy. He was trying to do a lot of skilling with Dani Alves. Not to say that you can't skill with Dani Alves, but obviously I think it's a little bit harder. Elia doing more work, facilitating the play. Get unlucky at first, falls right back to Jones. We tuck it in, get the 1-0 lead right away again. It's always great to score early on and build some confidence, and you guys know that once I start building confidence, that's when I start playing a little bit better. That's when I start getting my groove together, as I've mentioned in this episode. I just felt like everything was clicking. Look at Draxler maintaining possession of this ball, just fighting off the opponent. My opponent didn't even know what the heck was going on. He was slide tackling left and right. Look at Main Zukic. Woo! As clinical as you can get inside the penalty box. Now, I gotta say one thing about Main Zukic. If you guys watched my streams quite a bit about a year and a half ago, I used to hate using him in the past FIFAs, but he has been tremendous. Look at this one. Weak-footed finish to give me a 3-0 lead. This was in the second half now, so I was pretty much dominating this match, but he has been tremendously, surprisingly, very good for me, and I did not see that coming. I didn't really see him to be this good of a player, but the match is going to eventually come to a quick end in the 82nd minute. He's going to pause the game and he's going to rage quit as well. So back-to-back rage quits using this team, and that's going to be 3 in a row using my cheap Bundesliga team. Just a cheap, probably, I don't know, I probably spent, what, 7,000, 8,000 coins building this team, maybe if that. So not really that expensive whatsoever. I mean, I really think it's just the formation. So I got to see what we can do with a couple of other teams, see what we can put together. Let me know what you guys want to see. So we're in pretty decent shape to get promoted here if I continue on this little win streak. So let me know what you guys want to see. Do you guys want to see me use a different formation and a different team in general? Or do you guys want to see me stick it through and see if I can get to Division 1 with this team? I'll read the comments and I'll listen to them, obviously. Another thing I want you guys to go ahead and leave in the comment box. This one is a little bit shorter. This episode is a little bit shorter than usual. And the reason why is I only showed the goals. You guys know usually I show the whole, pretty much any highlight that I feel is worthy seeing. Let me know if you guys feel like just seeing the goals is a little bit better. It speeds up the episodes. Maybe it's a little bit easier on me because editing becomes a little bit shorter. One thing that is much, obviously what I want is easier editing is obviously a plus for me since I can just bang out an episode much quicker, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll obviously and for sure listen to them. Now, with that said, guys, as always, if you want to see FIFA content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I mean, what else you gonna do? Deuces.